The Dungeons update can be seen as ambiguous after we have received multiple leaks and hints such as randomly generated dungeons and the fundamentals of team cooperation. This has left many of us empty-handed with further information with one question of what should I do about dungeons and how do I prepare for it? In this video, I would like to share some of my thoughts on how to prepare for dungeons. I can't really cover everything in one video or else everyone will get bored, so I will mainly cover a few topics: weapons, armors, pets, skills, and wealth. As a slightly endgame player, getting a Mitre Sword with Mag Tier 6 enchants is a must for me because it is one of the best weapons in the game. However, if you are going for a Mitre Sword and do not do dragons, you shouldn't waste your money on Dragon Hunter because I don't think that dungeons can hold a dragon inside. If you're a mid-game player, you should get an AOTD. The best way to get an AOTD is buying from the auction house. As you can see from dragons, you can bid around $3.5 million on it and get it. Dragons, 3.4, 3.4. So yeah, you should be able to get it. So yeah, do not be impatient when buying Esper of the Dragons, especially when you get outbidded. If you're an early game player, you can buy a Tetacian sword for around $2 million. As you can see from the auction house, search Tetacian. The highest bid is not even close to $2 million. And yeah, you can get a slightly decent sword with $2 million. However, I do not suggest you getting the Tetacian sword because you can easily buy an Esper of the Dragons with some extra effort. If you can just grind some ice, 2 ice is already enough to upgrade your sword. Also, you should be reminded to reduce the envy use on the sword to around 4 at most, just in case you need to add more enchants. I have heard a lot of debates whether we should get superior armor because it's one of the most versatile sets you can use. Well, I suggest that you should get it if you have money, but if you aren't really rich, don't get Grow 6 Pro 6 sets because it doesn't make a lot of difference. Furthermore, don't buy fragments of the Bazaar because it's just stupid. As you can see from the Bazaar price below, it is around 212k per fragment, which is just insane. You can buy it from auction house way cheaper. Just bid around 185,000 per each fragment when you're buying armor and you should be good to go. Some may ask if you should buy Tuxedo Sets for the Dungeons updates. However, I do not think that you should buy Tuxedo Sets because firstly it is quite expensive and it only gives you 250 health, which makes you highly vulnerable in the dungeons event, especially fighting bosses. Also, some may ask if we should buy the perfect armor because it was hinted in the past that it would be useful for dungeons. Judging by its stats, it's really not powerful at all, as it only offers a lot of defense but not any damage boost. If someone is selling them for around like 70% of its price, you should buy it. And if not, you should just get some diamond blocks and save it and craft the armor when it gets buffed on the next update. For mid-game players, you should definitely get at least tarantula armor or strong armor. You should be able to snap a few tarantula or strong pieces from the auction house at a cheap price. As you can see from the auction house, you can type strong. Yeah, they are quite cheap. $1.2 million for a strong dragon chestplate. Not even 20k a fragment. Lastly, I had people asking me about putting HPBs on armor. If you bought a new set and not planning on using it but want to save money, don't put them on it, just save it for a better set if you're really frugal. Currently, there are only 7 useful skills. If you're an endgame player, get your alchemy to level 50 because it offers you a lot of mana. There's no harm in getting it. Also, you should try to diversify your time on grinding other skills such as foraging. Especially they released the new tree Capitator. Also, get your mine to level 25 because you may need it for the new Reforge from the new Reforge updates. For mid-game players, I highly suggest that you should try your best to get your skills to at least an average of 22 and higher combat level because damage has always been useful on Skyblock. There's no need to rush because these are called progression for a reason. Moreover, if you're that lazy, just put revenant minions for combat, pumpkins or potatoes for farming, clay for fishing, maybe glowstone for mining, and any type of tree for foraging. Maybe use the resources generated from the minions to buy catalysts to speed up your process. And remember to activate your respective pets and drink an XP potion to maximize the effectiveness of the minions. Hypixel only released 28 pets, however, most of them are useless. If you're an endgame player with like 1 billion coins, I highly suggest you not getting the Ender Dragon pet. The only useful stats for the Ender Dragon is the superior boost that boosts your stats by a certain margin. The other ability boosts your damage dealt to end mobs, which is absolutely useless towards other mobs unless the developers ate something wrong and actually decided to change all of their custom enemies into end mobs. The last ability only boosts your AOTD damage, and the fun fact that is that it was insinuated that dungeons will offer the best items in game, and I'm sure that there will be something better than AOTD. I would only suggest getting all of the basic pets such as wolf, ocelot, rabbit, flying fish, silverfish, or maybe a lion pet because it will already last you a long time grinding to the max level. That also applies to mid-game players because these pets aren't really that expensive. I believe that coins is certainly a must for endgame players. Getting as much liquidity is usually the way to go because money pretty much buys anything in the game. I cannot suggest a concrete amount of whales you should get because there's never enough. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I really hope you obtained more insights or direction on how you can prepare for the dungeons updates. Also, I have a Discord server, link is in the description below. Have a nice day and goodbye.